Welcome back to Singapore Tonight. Commuters can expect more improvements to Singapore's transport system next year. More trains will be in service and a new line extended to provide more connections. More buses are also expected on the roads. Saiful Bara Ismail looks at how far these will go to ease the transport crunch.
2013 didn't start off too well for train operators SMRT and SBS Transit. In February, a tunnel fire caused a 2.5-hour disruption to service on the North-South MRT line. A month earlier, a 7-hour disruption on the North-East line affected some 58,000 commuters. In all, there were a total of 7 major disruptions in 2013 compared to 8 last year. Both operators have been tightening operating procedures.
2012 was a watershed year for transport, in public transport. So the authorities, the operators, all are packed up. And you see this year, you see the effects. And I'm sure the maintenance regimen is better operation.
To ease congestion on trains in the morning, a trial of free rides during pre-peak hours was introduced in June. The Land Transport Authority said there was a 20% increase in commuters exiting the designated stations from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. from August to October. But based on ridership alone, it may be too early to consider making it permanent.
Whether you want to make it a permanent feature or not, I think the key consideration is it has not gone up a lot more higher. It has been quite sticky at this level. Depend a lot on two things. Number one, employer creating more flexible arrangement. Second thing also depends to a smaller extent, availability of child caring facility.
Commuters can also expect shorter waiting times when overall train capacity is increased. 41 more trains will be added to the North-South and East-West lines, while with the new Downtown Line 1, 6 new stations were commissioned. Added to this, the new Marina South Pier Station. On the roads, more buses will be added, with the bulk of the 800 buses under the Bus Service Enhancement Program to be rolled out by the end of 2014.
One of the saving grace in this year has been the BSEP. I see more buses of the same service. I wait less time, and there are also new services now. We couldn't wait for the trains to come. So that has really beefed up our bus service and really beefed up public transport.
The cost of public transportation is also set to increase. The Fare Review Mechanism Committee's recommendations were submitted in November and accepted by the government, and the Public Transport Council is expected to announce the fare revisions in early 2014. Transport Minister Lui Tak Yew has urged the Council to ensure that fare increases should not exceed the average national wage increase for 2013.
This is more inclined to consider the benefits of the passenger, and so I feel that this is a major, a fairly symbolic movement in the area of the public transport. So we are considering more to the passengers' benefit.
On private car ownership beginning next February, the Certificate of Entitlement for small cars will take into consideration its engine power on top of engine capacity. With cars still expensive, taxis are seen as an essential form of transport. To help commuters get taxis when they need it, taxi availability standards will also be raised in 2014.